Hello, this is Cosano Titan. Today we are going to be having finally our Gen Con live stream, and today we are going to be talking about my board game haul and the experiences that I had from Gen Con. So let's just get straight into it. It's going to be a fun time, guys. We have so many games to look over. It's going to be awesome, and we have even more games coming from Gen Con, so it's going to be a fun time. What's up, chat? How you guys doing? Ugh, man.
Well, let's just get on to the board games.
Sweet. All right. So my dad's gonna be handing me games, and first we're gonna start out with the games that we got for free from volunteering. So first we have Caesar. This game, I think my dad's pretty excited about it. He kind of did want it. It's a 2-player game. As you can see on the back, it has like a little 2-player screens. And I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty compact and like it feels pretty light. It's pretty lightweight. I mean, I don't know about like the skill level of it, but in terms of everything, I've never played of this game before, so I have no idea. Second, alrighty, we have First in Flight. First in Flight, I think it's about like the history of planes and like who's the first to invent them. So because it says race to the record book, so like who can maybe make the best airplane in the shortest time. I assume 1 to 4 players, ages 12 and up, 45 to 75 minutes. And we're going to learn all these games, and we're going to try to play them, and maybe even reviews will come out of these games. So, yeah. Hi, 70. How you doing? And then we have Holotype. Holotype. It reminds me of, like, Dinosaur World, but I don't think it is. But it's just another dinosaur game. I have no clue. 2 to 5 players, 1 to 2 hours, 14 plus.
Did you pick that one out?
Maybe? No, it was you. Keep cooking. And then we have this on the back. It looks pretty kind of heavy and complex on the back, so I have no clue, but I guess I'm not going to judge a game by its cover.
These are the ones you picked out.
Okay, so those few games were all the games that my dad picked out, and now we're getting onto the games that I picked out for free from volunteering. Then we have Lost Cities. I've played this one before, actually. So this is I played it on the app, but we have it's just a little card game on the back, and I think it's a 2-player game. So yeah, looks pretty cool. I'm excited to get it on the table and not just through the app.
You played it once at Andrews a long time ago.
Oh, I did? Okay. I thought I played it on the app at Andrews.
No, we played it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. My memories.
Because you're old.
As I'm going to high school. And then we have Disney Sorcerer's Arena. This was a big game at Origins last year. And I have no clue. Maybe it's like it's like a battle royale. So it's like, whatchamacallit? What's the game? Reload? Something? What is it called?
It's like reload, yeah,
something like that. We got that at Origins too, but this was a big game last year.
I think that's like a more like Dungeon Mayhem or something like that. I think you're battling against.
And then it has a board. So yep. I'm kind of excited to get it on the table because it was so popular. So yeah, let's read chat.
Tell them the story about that one.
Hi, Grandma. What's up? How you doing? Disney. We will get to that in a minute. We have not way more Disney, but we have more Disney. Alright. The story. Okay. The Adventures of...
Well, remember last year?
Right. Okay. So The Adventures of Robin Hood. This is a cooperative game, 2 to 4 players, and it's kind of... All it is just boards, and there's this, like, big novel-looking book in it. And that's all it really is, really. It's like... I think it's like a puzzle game. It looks pretty interesting. So last year, I tried to get this. We get a list. We get a Google form that we put in the games, or I don't know how it was last year, but we do something like that and then choose games. Newsflash, we don't get all of them. I did not get all of the games that I put on that list, although I did get a few, or one. I don't know how many. I forgot what I got last year. But this was on my list last year, but then I put it number 1 because I was like, I gotta get the game that I put on the list last year, so...
I think it was your number 1 last year, too.
It was?
Yeah,
Oh, it was.
So. Yeah.
What did I get?
I don't remember. We had so many games, Oliver.
No,
so many games.
We can look through and find it.
We'll figure it out. I'll try to think.
But yeah, this game. I really hope it's fun because it took 2 years to get it, even though it didn't take 2 years to get it.
Ions.
Oh, and Zen.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that was number 1. That had to be number 1. I was so excited about it, and we haven't played it. All right, I like Robin Hood, Grandma. Yes, maybe we should play it, even though I don't know if cooperative games are your thing. I just know you like Fortnite. Oh man! So these are the first of the games that we actually bought. So this is Title Blades, Banner Festival, and this is I would consider it to me to be a trick-taking game. I did play this one like last week, so it is super fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I mean, it has that Title Blades theme. All the components are super nice. The squishy fruit. If you watched my original like Title Blades unboxing, you probably get that reference. But what would you consider this game? I have no clue. I'm trying to like, man. I'm trying to. Am I excited?
There's like area control. There's some trick taking.
Okay, yeah. Area control trick taking game. So we're gonna say that. All right. Let's read chat. Are you excited for school? I am. Summer isn't always what it is. You know, it's not always the best. So I am ready for some like stuff to do because I've not had that much to do. Yes. All right. That was a good answer, Grandma. Co-op games are the best. Okay. That's a little shaky because I like a little of both. You know. I like having some cooperative games, and I like having some non-cooperative games.
Competitive games.
Competitive, yes, the word. Okay. In competitive games, I just like some people are very just competitive and just. I haven't met it just cooperative, but then I like when it's weighed out evenly. Lost Ruins of Arnak, The Missing Expedition. This is the expansion to Lost Ruins of Arnak. I think it adds a story to it.
Yeah.
So kind of like Scythe and then Fenris, which added a story to Scythe. This is kind of a similar thing. And I didn't really like Arnak when I played it, but that, again, was like a year and a half ago, so I can't even really say anything. So, yes, this is Lost Ruins of Arnak.
And why did you get it, Oliver?
My dad bought it, because that was like the only game he bought. And Next Coming is the other game he bought. Summer gets long. It does. There's a point where it's like super good and awesome. But, you know, vacation and stuff makes it great. But other than that, it's not great. And I am going on vacation next week. I'm excited about that one. Tenpenny Parks. This is another game that my dad bought. It's from Thunderwork Games. So it's the same company that produced Role Player Adventures and Role Player, and I'm kind of excited to play this because it kind of had some cool components, and yeah, it was kind of an exciting thing. So Forbidden Jungle, I think we have all the other Forbidden games.
We do.
So this is the newest one in their Forbidden series, Game Right, and it's just pretty similar to the other things. I mean, obviously all the games are different. They're just, you know, they're also different themes. What am I doing for vacation? So I'm going to Belle Isle, and we're just gonna have a fun time there. I'm not sure what that'll consist of, but we shall see.
All
right. Let me just do something real quick.
What are you doing? Texting? No texting while streaming.
Okay,
Oliver.
I was I think I forgot to invite my mom, so that's kind of embarrassing.
No, you invited her. I invited her. You're good.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oops, signed it a tad late. Sorry. Hi. Where is that? So it's around the Detroit area, or you could consider it in Detroit. I think you can. So it is in Detroit. So here are all the all play games and expansion. So first we have. Well, it's gonna fall out. Big Top is this is it's a bidding
game. Yeah.
It's a bidding game where I need to show you these because we did buy the gold coin metal coins for this game and they're really nice. It's way better than the cardboard or whatever was like whatever we had before. And it's fun. I played it last week and it's really fun. I think it puts a twist on bidding games or auctioning games or whatever you want to call it. Fiction. This one's interesting. Fiction is a Wordle-inspired game. It even says that in the back. But there is one person that is the kind of the person behind the Wordle, kind of, but they get to lie to you once per guess. So you get 10 guesses in 10 minutes per round, and yeah, it's so difficult. It's like the person behind the screen is laughing at you because they know exactly what the word is, and you're just bumbling around and have no clue. No clue at all. So, this is fiction, then you, tell the librarian to pick a title up from a book, and then they pick a word from what's highlighted, and it's pretty fun. I need to play it with more people, because it can go up to 8 players. The lady at Gen Con said it can go up to more, but it just gets a little hectic. There's an amount of too many people. Oops, and...
Did you get through all the all play?
Oh, I didn't. I'm just looking at chat. State Park in Detroit, yep. Okay, that's probably where I got it wrong. And we're going to the zoo and seeing some friends. I'm excited about that zoo, because that zoo is very, very good. It's high quality. They have, mist of what, things that produce mist. And, if it's, a hot summer day, then it's perfect. Yeah, Detroit, yeah, it's really cool. I've been there, I think, 1 other time, 2 other times, I have no clue, but it is fun, nonetheless. So here we have On Tour. This game I played, the other day, 2 days ago. And I did not really like it that much. It's a very thinky game, and I was ready to go to bed. So, yeah, that's probably not the best combination. So, yeah, this is the Paris and New York version. So it's not just On Tour, there's a difference. And this is a 2-game in 1 box thing. So you're basically rolling the dice to find out the number to then, cross them off and try to make the biggest route. It's not my favorite. I did not appreciate it. I lost by, 30 points because I did not understand something. Alright, here is one of my favorite things from Gen Con is QE Commodities. It's the expansion to QE. It's awesome. It adds cryptocurrency and then gold and oil and stuff like that you can it's when you're the second highest bidder, you get to pick out of the 3 things: crypto, gold, or oil. And then they help you score more points at the end of the game. It definitely adds a fun twist to the game. And if you invest in gold, then per gold people pick up, it's -3. So it's interesting because people are investing it more, and then it just decreases in value because of that. And then another one of my favorite things we got are the checks. The new checks from QE. It's just a little thing, here's the America one, here's the Europe one. They're just way better art-wise. The other ones are just kind of boring and, look like actual... No, they don't look like actual checks. But you understand what I mean. They just look boring. But these are definitely a step up from what I had before. Best promo I've ever gotten for a game. big top. Like, you cannot fight. Woohoo! Alright. Unmatched brains and bronze. So that includes Doctor Strange, She-Hulk, and Spider-Man. If you don't know, this is like a fighting game too, where it's like a card fighting game, so you're using cards to fight your opponents. And I think Unmatched is pretty fun, so I'm excited to do it with Spider-Man. As you guys probably most likely know, I enjoy, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. So I'm excited to play with him in the game. It's going to be awesome. Whew, that's exciting. Alright. Nice, I like the art upgrade is way better. It's like, the other one's just like, it's like a picture of the country and the flag or something. It's nothing really special. So that they made it special was awesome. Dice Veggies. This game is awesome. I learned it on my own, right when we got home, I think. And I learned it by myself. I watched a video on it, and I taught my dad the next day. And this game's super fun. It's like you're using like a cardboard cleaver to cut the dice, and then move them away, and then fill your recipe cards with dice, and then you are like using hype cards, which are like add things to it, like Dad's secret recipe for tomato, or no. I'm trying to name chili, something like that, or chicken soup. It's not even in the game, but I'm man. But this is probably the most fun, like the game I played the most out of the games I've gotten. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it. But I don't even think you can buy this yet, so I would go buy it or buy it when it comes out.
Pretty cheap too.
15,
something like that.
All right, and what maybe some of you saw in the Gen Con, I think day 2 or 3, something like that. The short series that we had for Gen Con, Disney Dixit, everybody. Dixit is a very fun 3 to 6 player game, and it is about like basically someone says a word, and then you try to put down cards. Or the person that said the word puts down a card, and you're trying to put down cards that are like that word, and then you're trying to guess who actually put the word or put the card down with the word. So it's a very fun game. I would recommend buying Dixit. It's awesome. But you can't buy this yet either. So if you want the Disney art, you're probably gonna have to wait. Sorry, guys. All right, and we have probably the best game, I think. Or not the best, maybe, but like the most exciting for me. Dice Throne Season 2. This is awesome. I'm excited for this. I always like the art in this game. It's always pretty good. It's always amazing. This game, high quality. It's great. I played it at Origins. That's where I first liked it. And then we got it in Kickstarter. And then I played it even more. It's awesome. And I also got the signature of the artist on the box, and the artist was just there, and he was like signing things. I was like, what? So we got it signed. Thank goodness I didn't get it signed on the wrap, and I am pretty excited about this game. I tried to play it, but I just wanted to make sure I knew all the rules, so I will be playing this soon. So yeah, I think that is all the games.
What about other games we get?
Okay, hold on. I need to read chat first, and then we can do that. It's cool that you talk. Yeah, I know. That's one thing that I really haven't done much. I think I've done it like a few times, but that's really it. Maybe once. Maybe that one time. I like Dixit. So is it like I liked Dixit, or is it I like Dixit? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna assume it's I like Dixit, Grandma. Dixit is my favorite game in the world. Favorite game world, or I think favorite game in the world. That's good. I used to be my top 1 for like a long time, and then Cafe Chaos, boom, 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 just kind of came out of nowhere and boosted that up. I have not played that one. Dixit, I'm assuming. I think Dixit. I think we're talking about Dixit. Game universe. Yeah, Dixit. There's Stella, which is also in that universe, and then Dixit, and then they're all in the same universe. Are you getting any other games? I am. So I help Lucky Duck Games with teaching a game called Cosmoctopus, and it is a very fun game, and I will be getting it in the mail with about like maybe 5 or 6 other games. I have no clue, but I'm super excited for that because I have no clue what I'm getting. I have no clue. So I mean, obviously, I think I'm getting Cosmoctopus. I really like that game. Definitely my top 1 game I played at Gen Con, definitely. Just because I taught the game to people. So it was an awesome experience to teach a bunch of people the game. And then we're getting a bunch of other games because my dad helped teaching games. I helped teaching games. And we're getting a ton of games. And it's not like we hoard the games that we buy or that we get for ourselves. It's kind of a sharing thing. That's why my dad doesn't buy solo games. Because why would you buy a solo game if you have people? Water. So I don't know the games that we could be getting, but
they're all Lucky Duck, right?
But they're all Lucky Duck games, so you can just figure, you know.
Maybe we'll do a video about that, about the games. Maybe an unboxing. That'd be fun. Not knowing what we're getting, that'd be fun.
That would be awesome. How many people at Gen Con? Yeah. There's around 60,000 people.
No, it was actually over 70.
Over 70? Yeah. 70,000 plus people at Gen Con this year. It was packed. It was like I could see there was people all around. You could not like have a point where you couldn't see people even in the like at 9 to 10 o'clock. It was always still packed. Even after it closes, people find times like even through the whole night to play games. Through the whole night. Like you can go out at like 3, 4 in the morning and there's people sitting in corners playing games. It's ridiculous, but
how many people are committed? Cosmoctopus.
I taught probably 100 different people, 100 plus different people Cosmoctopus, and that's kind of, I mean, that's a game that I've taught way more than my dad. I think that's more of an accomplishment. Because sure, he teaches everyone games, but I taught 100 people my game. So even though he taught a bunch of people his game.
Speaking of teaching the games, did you meet any people there?
I finally looked up JCPenney stock. Great. What is it at now? Because I need to know. We played QE and this was a big topic of conversation. So, what is it, Jack?
well, he's...
Okay, fine. Alright, first, I actually met the designers of Cosmoctopus, the game I taught, and they were super nice. They actually watched me teach the game, and they said I did a really good job. So that's probably the best person to get. You did a good job teaching the game from. So, and then kind of the big, the big group of people that I met was my fellow cohorts at the Dice Tower. I met Tom Vassell.
Where did you see him? Where did you see him at?
Oh, the
first time.
Or no,
the first time.
Yeah. So we were just walking down trying to get some Subway or whatever in Indianapolis. And they have a Dice Tower van, right? And then Tom was just sitting on the other side of it, just in a baseball cap, just sitting there in the middle of Indianapolis. And it was it was awesome because we were like, can we get a picture? And he was like, yeah. So we will have pictures and stuff of people on Facebook and IG. So all that will be on Facebook and IG. So definitely go drop a follow and a look. Okay.
Who else from the Dice Tower?
I also met Wendy Yee. I met her at the booth. So I met most of the people at the booth, and they were all so nice. Thank you all. Like if you're watching, who knows? Thank you so much for being so nice and even though it's cool that you recognize me, it's awesome. Like that's a privilege. So, and I also met Roy Cannaday. He had a pretty funny story where I said a game was mid and he had a laugh, which is awesome. I'm glad I can make people laugh, even if it's not ironic at all. Well, that was terrible. I met Mike DeLisio. He said I did good stuff, so that's good. I can't believe how many times I've said this live stream. That's crazy. It's crazy. Who else? Camilla. I met Camilla. I think that her and Mike were together. So like they were just walking around. So that was fun. Who else? Ooh, I met. Or I guess I didn't meet them, but I saw them again. So Board Game Co. and Professor Meg. They were super nice last year at Origins, and they're super nice this year. So, yeah, that was a good experience. And I met Devin from Devin Talks Table Talk. We were kind of, because he works, I think, at marketing of Lucky Duck, so we were exchanging, conversations like every day just because we ended up having to. So, Simon Property Group is at 117. I have no idea what that means, but I'm just going to take your word for it. So I met quite a bit of people, and like all of the Dice Tower people, like either when my dad told them it was me, or they just recognized me immediately. So that was awesome. And y'all, did someone like tape
any questions about Jack? Ask people.
So now that I'm done with my little rant, do you guys have any questions about Gen Con? Because I'm very curious, because I would love to answer questions. Alright.
Any games you've seen that you were excited about that you didn't get to play?
Oh my gosh. So, Point Salad, right? One, like, top 3 game or something like that. There's a new game by the same company called Point City, and I was like, I want this. This is like the game that if I go to Gen Con, I'm getting. And it wasn't there. Oh, so I was very sad. I was very disappointed.
But we got to check it out, right?
But it was cool. Some guy taught us the game. There was also Dice Throne Adventures, which is like the cooperative version of Dice Throne. I wanted to get that, but I was like so disappointed when they were out of it. It's definitely not the best feeling when your game is out of stock, but we're just gonna roll with it. And another adventures game, Unmatched Adventure. So 2 of our games have adventure games, and it's the same thing. It's like a cooperative game, just like story-driven game. So yeah, those were like games that I was like super bummed. I think there was one more, but I can't think of it right now.
So how did we get down there?
Well, I posted on my Instagram about this, but I rode in a Tesla for a rental car, so that was awesome. It felt like it was like driving. I didn't drive, but it was like being in a spaceship. Had a screen in the middle. I could watch Code's Nanotide on there. It was ridiculously awesome. So it's exciting. And when my dad pulled up, I was like, "Who is that?" Because I didn't know until he
the coolest person you know.
Nope. I don't know about that.
Well, you bought something else.
Did I? Oh, we should grab that.
You want me to go grab it?
Yes, please.
All right.
So I did a video a while ago, and it was an all-play video, but it wasn't of an all-play game, and that was the all-play bag, or the board game bag that, that you can put on your back, or you can carry on the side, stuff like that. And it's super nice. It was super nice. Like, my dad had it, and I was like, I wanted one at Gen Con for some reason, so I was like, yeah. There was a smaller one. It was like $35, and the color didn't appeal to me. So I got the bigger $50 one, and it is super helpful. I'm glad I bought the one that's gonna last longer, because I had money. I didn't want to be like stingy or whatever. So this bag is awesome. It's in the best color that you can get for sure. So that's exciting. So yeah, any questions about Gen Con, just drop them down in the chat, please. I would love to answer your questions. It's kind of like a Q&A, kind of like a more, I'm telling you about my experience kind of thing.
Fantasy.
Uh-huh.
What kind of fantasy do you like?
Oh, no. We're not gonna even
Come on.
No.
What else?
Yeah.
What else did you do, Oliver? Was there other games you played?
It's nice and... yes, it is. It's very sturdy. It feels pretty nice on your back. If you stand up straight up, which I like to do because I don't want to have like a bad back when I'm older, it does kind of like leave space in between the back and the bag, but it is really nice and it carries your games well. But I did a lot of things at Gen Con, so if you guys have any questions, you can just pop them down there in the chat. I will not leave you hanging.
What about the going to the stadium?
Okay, so there's the Colts Stadium. The Colts Stadium, they did like a gameplay thing. It was pretty expensive because it's the Colts field. And we went on there and it was like $10 to play games. And we were like, we have games. You can play games. So, stuff like that. So we didn't, it was like $10 a day. It wasn't $10 for the whole thing. It was $10 a day. So we were not paying like $40 for the whole thing. So.
What about soda pop?
Oh my goodness. Alright, so we bought like a $70 cup. At conventions, or at least the ones I've went to, there are a lot, like, there are pretty much always, like, cup filler things. So you can buy this, like, $50, like, metal cup, and it's, like, super nice, and you can take it to all conventions, but you can get it filled just if you pay the extra $21, and then you can fill it as many times as you want throughout the con. And that was a little expensive. It added up to $70 in total, and my dad went broke. So that was fun. I didn't realize it was a backpack too. Yeah, that is. I totally agree with that. It would be very, very not great if I had to carry it all the time. Like, ugh. Even though my goal is to not have that happen, get stronger, get in the gym, stuff like that.
Where do we stay?
Ooh, we stayed at a Marriott. That's super interesting, right? But it was connected to the convention center with this little walkway thing. So it was always pretty easy. We didn't have to go outside and touch grass. I like your water bottle, do you, Grandma? I think I may have talked about this once, but I think this past Christmas, I got this water bottle. And it's super nice. It's metal. It's 64 ounces. My dad got Codes Nanotype engraved on it. And it lasts me not the whole day. But it does last me a while. So it is pretty. It works. So. What else we do? Ooh. That's hot. I mean, we did go at like 9:30. And we did play a few games. We played all play games. I think, we played Pies and we played Mindspace. So Pies is like a kind of a trick-taking game. Not fully, but you're trying to get different cards, so it's not super trick-takey. But then there is Mindspace, which Mindspace I didn't like that much. It's about kind of filling your brain with the different types of things, like.
But the brain dice were cool.
The dice were cool, they were awesome. They were like textured like brains, and they were a little bit bigger, and that's what you can get if you get the Kickstarter from Allplay, and we did get it, so we will be unboxing that probably, I don't know, but we got several Allplay Kickstarters, so I have no clue.
That's the one that's coming.
That's the one that's coming. Yeah. You could watch TV in the Tesla. I could watch YouTube. I could watch Netflix.
Play video games.
You can not necessarily play video games to that degree, but you can play video games to you can use the steering wheel and the pedals to play games. So that was cool. I didn't end up playing it, but I did watch Codes Nanotype in the Tesla, which is the ultimate goal of the vacation. But yeah, you could watch TV, but only when you were parked. And it does take electricity, so we had to fill it up quite a bit. But it was fun because it takes a little bit longer, but you can sit and watch YouTube and stuff like that.
Horse and carriage.
What?
Horse and carriage.
Oh my goodness! So when we were heading back from Gen Con, obviously this isn't a Gen Con story, but we were in the Tesla, so we were going home. And we went through Elkhart, I believe. And, Elkhart. And that's, So, it's kind of very Amish. So, ironically, the Tesla got interrupted by a horse and buggy. That was weird. It was like, what? How are we in this situation? And a Tesla next to a horse and buggy. Very odd. It's very confusing.
I think we probably should wrap it up here soon.
Wow. We are. If you have any final questions, please drop them down in the chat because we need to. Oh shoot. Could you beat Minecraft with a steering wheel? Probably not. I mean, maybe if everything gets smarter as it will.
When you hit things, you hit the horn.
Beep beep beep. Absolutely not. But you can play that. That'd be awesome if you could play Minecraft. But it's just like generic games that the Tesla has. You can't really. But I've heard you can connect a PS5 to a Tesla. Maybe I've seen it. I've seen people do it. It was so funny, Lacey. It was hilarious, bro. It was like I don't think that a lot of people could run into that purposefully. It would probably take a lot of time. It's ridiculous. The Tesla couldn't register. Yeah, with the it was like what? Is this a car? Is it? I don't even think it registered it because it has like this like thing where it shows the road and it shows cars as they're going by and like garbage can thingies and then like bikes and stuff like that. And it shows that, but I'm not sure if it showed the horse and buggy. It was very odd. The camera knew it wasn't a car. It was like, where are you? You're not powered by anything.
Aliens!
Aliens, yes. Yes. Alright. Water. And I think we can head to the outro. And of course, if you have any questions, obviously post the comments in like future videos and maybe even the comments of this live stream. So if you have any more questions that you forgot to ask, then just post them down below. We might make a short. Who knows? I have no idea. But outro.
You're good to go.
Alright, so if you like this live stream about Gen Con and you want to see more, please smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and smash the notification bell so you can get notifications every time I post a live stream or a short or a video. And so yeah, please check out my link tree where you can find links to my YouTube, of course, and my Facebook and Instagram where you can get behind the scenes stuff of like Vinny and of course conventions when they come up. Situationally, and Facebook, same thing. And this is hard. Why am I forgetting? Oh, Dice Tower playlist, where you can get access to all my Board Game Breakfast videos. So please go check that out, and just maybe even fast forward if you want to my part. And also check out my merch store, where you can get merch like not this, but you can get Verse Vinny merch and many other things. So please go check that out. And alright guys, thank you for joining in. I'm gonna bounce and get going. Alright guys, bye.
Okay.
We're good?
I haven't stopped it yet, sorry.
Oh, awesome, great. I'm still going. Bye everyone.
Still going.
Bye. Wow.
Right.
That's crazy.
And boom.